like really downhill in the new year, and if I had seen a video like this, I don't think I would have gotten so bad. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm talking about something that's not talked about enough, basically, is the unexpected and amazing things that happen, the amazing things, the great things, the tips that happen when you gain weight. On this channel I talk about body positivity, body image, fitness motivation and healthy habits and life hacks in the healthy way, you know, and definitely pushing away some anti-diet culture, you know, that can stay over there. And if any of this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button. Just around the new year is a lot about weight loss and a lot about getting healthy, getting fit, you know, all this diet culture things that I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm not into diet culture, like I don't do keto, I don't do Weight Watchers, I don't do Slimming World. That means kind of I'm not in diet culture, but there are still a lot of diet culture habits, a lot, circulating the internet in our minds, to be honest. Video is for those who are feeling quite obsessive around fitness, feeling quite obsessive about wanting to be healthy, shedding light on the great things that can happen when you gain weight. You want to literally ditch this freaking diet culture, ditch the obsession around this, and to really just get on this journey of loving yourself, loving your body, and doing what's best for your body and not someone else's. Well done for being strong enough to dedicate the time and the time and energy into yourself, because this is very important. I went through anorexia severely. I was very underweight, and it all stemmed from me wanting to be healthy. It all started properly, like really downhill in the new year, and if I had seen a video like this, I don't think I would have gotten so bad. Through hell and back when it comes to weight loss and weight gain, and it's not talked about. Like, I had no idea about anything that would have happened back then. So I'm gonna give you 10 different things that happened, the good things that happen when I gain weight. Honestly, you're gaining life. When you gain weight, you honestly gain life. Being healthy equals skinny. On health and fitness as a way to challenge myself physically, because I think it's quite fun to see how strong I can get and how fast I can run, how far I can run, rather than literally running because I want to burn them calories. No. You're overweight to the point where you literally should not gain any more weight because of health reasons, then definitely don't try to gain some more weight. This is just the little things that, if you are feeling obsessive around fitness, wanting to be healthy, if you're feeling obsessive around this small size or trying to get to that small size, this is for you, because gain weight, you gain your hair back. A lot of people, when they, I don't know, even if they start going vegan to lose weight rapidly, or when you're not eating enough for your body, you tend to lose hair because basically, I'm not a medical professional, just putting it out there, but body doesn't need hair. It's wanting to put all its energy into preserving your energy. It happened when I started eating enough, and even like me trying to get healthier, and like I got quite toned and like quite ripped, to be honest, after this all happened. Eating disorder was quite far in the past, but this is like more of my health and fitness stuff. When I started to lose like fat, my hair started to fall out too because I wasn't eating enough. Not losing your hair is a great thing. You don't want to lose your hair. It was actually quite scary because I was starting to lose my hair, like huge clumps in the shower. It would be insane. If you're experiencing hair loss, you can gain your hair back. Believe it or not, hair loss is linked to not eating enough. Number 2, energy. I'm not even kidding. I would struggle to go on an hour walk. Like, even though I was trying to train and be fit and healthy, I was just struggling to do day-to-day activities because I put all this energy into like my workouts. I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna lose some weight. Yes, I'm gonna get healthy. And then I would literally have no energy for anything else. Stop every 5 minutes. And I would have no energy to like socialize. When I gained some weight, your levels back up, and you don't have to worry about energy, essentially. And this ties into my next one, which is stress. When the body isn't at its like optimum weight, very stressed a lot of the time. Still am, to be honest, but like it was to the point where it was kind of psychotic. I would be stressing about literally everything, especially food and exercise. And when I gained that weight, the stress definitely decreased, and you're not like so hyper stressed about things. So that's definitely something I gained. Another thing is muscle gain. Obviously when you gain weight, you're gonna gain some muscle. And because I was exercising, increasing my calories a lot, and just gaining weight in general meant I had more muscle. Recovery from muscles is a lot easier when you're a healthy weight. Your muscles may struggle to repair itself when you're underweight. I'm not too sure about the science. Just like in pain a lot and not being able to recover properly, and then when I gained the weight, my muscles were able to repair themselves, gain more strength a lot easier, and holy crap, I think I've gained so much muscle. Like, look at this booty. I just put a picture of like what I look like now. Summer this year I definitely was not a healthy weight. I'm not too sure. My BMI was healthy, but I just don't think it was healthy for me personally. Weight meant I have gains. I have actual gains. It's very easy for my muscles to recover. Clearly not obsessing about food. When your body is not getting enough food, when it's not a normal weight, not a normal body fat percentage, you're gonna be thinking about food a lot, because your body is saying, I want food, feed me. And you're gonna be like, no, because I've had enough food for today. And then you're like, and you actually give your body what it wants, believe it or not, it's gonna be happier. It's not gonna be thinking, oh god, where's my next meal? And then you're gonna be thinking, okay, like I've just had breakfast, it's gonna be my lunch, it's gonna be full of protein. And when you gain weight, you stop obsessing about food so much because your body has what it needs. And yeah, it's just very freaking liberating to not feel like you have to plan out every single calorie or every single macro or every single just every single meal, just obsessing of like, oh my gosh, like I've eaten this then, oh, that means I can't eat that. It's like all these freaking food rules, and these food rules are diet culture. I'm gonna put that out there. It is a form of diet culture. Okay, number 6, period. I mean, if you're a male, this may not apply to you, but I lost my period for a good, I think it was 2 years. I'm not too sure, but it was definitely over a year I lost my period. And I can't tell you how unhealthy that is for a woman. It's very, very unhealthy for us not to have our periods. And I mean, I have been on the pill myself, which made me lose my period, but I'm not too sure about the kind of logistics inside the hormonal pill thing. But you just lose your period. I think it's called anorexia. It's a really, really, really big red flag that you can pick up on and say, okay, something is not right here. And it definitely could be linked to the weight, not eating enough. My body, basically for me, I lost my period because I was underweight and not eating enough, and my period just stopped. Yeah, like when I gained weight, I got my period back, and it definitely took a good few months to get back, but it definitely did come back. Just really stressing about, oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna get my period again. I think, yay, I haven't got my period, like I don't have to worry about this shit. But the period, the menstrual cycle, is very, very important for a woman. And to get that back is very vital too. Number 7, I think we're on, is feeling cold. Like, if you're not eating enough, how can we fuel the fire? You know, how can we fuel the fire inside of us? I know this can be like super spiritual, like I could turn this into like some kind of spiritual talk. How can we feel warm if we're not fueling our inner furnace, you know? If we're not putting logs on the fire. I was cold all the time, essentially. It's very, very bad. Like my hand, well, this is back in 2017. Like I've never felt so cold in my entire life. Like my hands would turn blue, like my whole face would turn blue because I was so cold. And this was inside with the heating on. But that's just a little insight to what it's like to be very, very underweight. Last year, I wasn't underweight, I just wasn't a weight that my body liked, and so I would be cold a lot of the time. And it was not fun because I'd have to wear coats inside and people would be like, are you cold? And I was like, yes, I am cold. And they would be like, well, maybe you need to get some more fat in your body. And I'm like, what? No, that's not gonna help. Like, another thing that happens that is amazing when you gain weight is immune system. Your immune system can be boosted through the ceiling when our bodies are functioning at their optimum level. When I gained weight, I actually stopped getting so ill all the time. I stopped catching loads of nasty shit. And when I was not exactly the healthiest, I would pretty much pick up everything that was inside. Well, actually no, it's not inside because you can't see viruses and bugs, but everything that was in the vicinity of my area. When I decided to actually honour my health and realise, okay, maybe this isn't healthy, I stopped getting so sick. Obviously this is the very current topic of like coronavirus and immune system and keeping healthy, and so this could definitely be of benefit right now. I don't know, the screen will have the number, but weight distribution, when you first, it will probably go to specific areas like your stomach, your butt, my face, if like it was my face when I was gaining weight, but it does distribute, like it distributes normally. So it's, if you're worried like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a fat stomach forever, no, it's probably not even a huge amount of fat, but obviously when you gain weight you're gonna gain muscle and fat, so that's just the science of weight gain. But yeah, it does distribute and you end up looking absolutely fabulous. I don't know, 9 or 10, maybe I should just add one more because I don't know if I've done number 10. What's another thing that happens when you gain weight that is great? I think just the whole essence of vitality, the whole essence of life just comes back, you know. You're not just obsessing over food, not obsessing over anything about your body, and just accepting like this self-love, gain back life. And even if you may think, okay, I'm just being healthy, really ask yourself, is it because you want to be healthy, or is it because you want to look slim, thick, slim, toned, skinny, any kinds of things like that, or is it because you actually want to honour your body and be healthy? Even if you're not underweight, gaining weight can be very important and pivotal in your journey to health and loving yourself, because once we let go of any food rules, letting your body get to where it's naturally supposed to be. And I know it's very freaking scary when you let go of all these food rules that you've had, or just like trusting that your body knows what it wants. It's very scary to just seem like you're letting go of control, but actually you're gaining back control. Very proud of anybody who is watched to the end of this video and actually cares enough about themselves to really understand how weight gain can be so amazing and it can be so life-giving. And yeah, so I definitely stand behind anti-diet culture and self-love and body positivity. It's on t-shirts that I made for people, for everybody who wants to carry on with the self-love journey, get started in the self-love journey, accepting your body, and just kind of motivational. So check out the link in the description. I should put a discount code on the screen for those who are watching this video especially. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below these points about weight gain surprised you. And yeah, see you in my next video.